Hey guys, it's Greg, the Frozen Food Master, and you're joining me as I eat my way through the freezer aisle one box at a time. Now, Stouffer's thinks a proper frozen meal should contain soup and a sandwich. Will it be good? We'll find out in this episode of Freezerburns.
If you spend some time on Freezerburns, then you might stave off the stomach churns. Greg's the frozen food master, he's best bud to your taste buds.
Hi, welcome to Freezerburns. Today, we're reviewing this. Brand new from Stouffer's from their Corner Bistro line, stuffed melt and soup. And I want you to take a step back and really let that soak in. Stouffer's is now saying, forget just soup and forget just sandwich. We're going to give you both of them in this nice convenient package. This is $1.98, $1.98 for this. And this particular variety is the 3 cheese and ham stuffed melt with creamy tomato bisque. What does it say on the outside? Herb-topped focaccia bread filled with ham and 3 cheeses, paired with creamy vine-ripened tomato bisque, bakery fresh taste and minutes. And guess what, guys? We're cooking both of these in the microwave. In total, this is 283 grams. Okay, so I've taken this out of the microwave, and here's how I prepared this meal. First, I cooked the tomato bisque in the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds. The film remained on it. Then I removed the film, stirred it a little bit, put the sandwich in a crisping sleeve, put both of them back in the microwave and cooked it for 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Here is how it looks. As you can see, the tomato bisque, some chunkiness to it. It actually looks pretty nice. It's not just a creamy, like really watery looking soup. It really does function and stir like a bisque, very thick. On the sandwich side is about, I would say maybe 90% the area of a standard loaf of bread type slice of bread. So it's not crazy big, but it's actually not that small either. Looks like a really good balance for those of you who like grilled cheese to dip in tomato soup. This looks like a great excuse to do that. Now the only difference is this has 3 cheese and ham, and this is not just tomato soup, this is creamy tomato bisque. Now, how does this tomato bisque smell? It actually smells like kind of like regular tomato sauce, to be honest. I was hoping that it would smell more of like that creamy Campbell's tomato soup that everyone kind of grew up with loving on a rainy day, you know, that type of thing. Dip a grilled cheese in tomato soup. But this is heartier. It smells like there's more spices. It definitely smells like fresh tomato, not just a creamy paste mixed with milk. On the sandwich side, it's pretty thick. I can't see any ham coming out of this, but it did shoot some cheese down the side, and it's got this weird like 2 triangle action here. I guess I'm supposed to break that in half and then dip, but why bother doing that? It's just like a standard slice of bread, like I mentioned before. I'm gonna see how it tastes. I'm gonna dip this in the bisque, and I'm gonna try to taste these two together. Let's see how this tastes. As you can see, it's kind of drippy, but thick enough that it's not just like dripping like a watery soup. Really big pieces of ham. Bigger pieces of ham than I had expected. I thought it would just be kind of a slice of ham. There's like a chunk of ham in here. The cheese is completely melted. I don't care if you told me there were 50 different types of cheeses or one type of cheese. I can't tell the difference. It's all liquidy on the inside. Not too hot, didn't burn my mouth, but definitely warm enough where I didn't feel like it was bad. In terms of consistency, very chewy on the outside of this bread. The crisping sleeve did not really crisp it up. It basically made it feel kind of rubbery on the outside. I'm going to try to actually use this extra little bite here and get that bite was even better. Ham, cheese, that combination, really good. Consistency of the outside of this, not so good. Taste of this bisque, You YouTubers who complain how I bite my food, wait till you see how I slurp it. Look at this, very thick. That's rich and hearty, very fresh tasting. I really like this meal. This is the stuffed melt and soup, brand new from Stouffer's, $1.98 for this meal. This is the 3 cheese and ham stuffed melt with creamy tomato bisque variety. There are 3 different varieties that I saw in my local store. This is the one I chose because I love grilled cheese dipped in tomato soup. And if you like that too, you're gonna find that this Stouffer's meal kind of classed up all of that. Now, you might find that hard to believe at merely $1.98, but the bisque was just the right amount of creaminess, really hearty, super fresh tasting tomato. The sandwich, although the consistency on the outside was not ideal, I wanted kind of crunchier. I wanted the crisping tray to really crunch it up. The cheese and the ham flavors on the inside is a perfect flavor combination to dip into this tomato. Because of all of that, I give this a 4.5 out of 5 star. Why didn't I give it a 5 star? Really, it was that consistency of the sandwich. That would have put it right up to the top at 5 star. If I got something a little crunchier, right now it's just a tad rubberier. Question of the day. What do you like to dip in your soup? Add that in the comment section or call the Hungry Nation hotline and leave me a voicemail. As always, I'm your host Greg, the Frozen Food Master. This has been another review of Freezerburns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, this is Jules. I'm a really big fan of the show. My name is Jules Joseph from Orlando, Florida. And again, I'm a real big fan of the show. And I just think that you're doing a great thing, giving us heads up about good food and bad food. So thanks.